I'm Ashish Shah, founder and CEO of Vertoz. Vertoz is the complete advertising and monetization suite. Here I'll be discussing about the programmatic for advertisers and publishers. What is programmatic? Programmatic refers to buying and selling of media through an automated process in real time without human intervention. It's data science assisted real time media buying. So what is data science? Data science is all about you collect the data at various points. You collect the data at the publisher point, you collect the data at the advertiser point. You mix the data, you optimize your buying process. You collect the data, analyze data, optimize it. It's all about the data science. And the real-time bidding is conducting an auction in a milliseconds. It's a lesser time than the whole page load. So what are the components of the programmatic? Components of the programmatics are it's divided in the two sides. One is the demand side, another is the supply side. So on the demand side we have a brands and DSPs, and on the supply side we have publishers and the SSPs. So what is the programmatic ecosystem? It starts from the audience side. The audience is owned by a publisher. Publishers are connected to an ad network or could be connected to the SSP. The SSP connects to the DSP using an ad exchange, and the DSP has got the trading desk and the advertisers. So that's how, and here so here we have a DMP, and the DMP does the audience segmentation, and DMP helps you in the targeting as well, targeting the right audiences. I'm sure you guys have heard about the audiences from Meta people and these guys. So it's all about the audience buying and selling. So how the programmatic revolution started? It started with the reservation-based buying. It's in the 90s. And then it moved to ad network level. From that it became an ad exchange and SSP side, and then it's a DSP came into the picture. Currently now it's a private exchange and automated guarantee. It's all about the programmatic, and then it's more about the data. So here, what is private exchange and automated guarantee? Automated guarantee is somewhat similar to what we used to do on the reservation-based buying, but it's more using a system. It's not just manual process. When we talk about the reservation-based buying, it was more of a manual process. When it comes to the private exchanges and automated guarantee, it's more of a manual. It's an automated process, but it's the end of the day. What is the brand expectation? Brands are expecting, like, say, I want to buy the whole inventory of a New York Times. I want to buy the whole inventory of College Times, or whatever it would be. So it's all about the automated guarantee, and we have automated guarantee, and on top of that automated guarantee we use the data. So data is all about, like, say, you know the history of that user, and you target that user. That's all medium was not available in the earlier ecosystem. So how the programmatic trends? It's by 2090 almost 50% of the online media would be on programmatic. Currently it's around 30 to 35%, and the mobile is the major king in the programmatic. When we talk about in UK, it's almost 37% of the spend on the mobile is on the programmatic, and in US it's around 67% of the total display buys is using a programmatic. So that's all the trends. It's moving the interest of how we look at the programmatic. So these are the certain brands who talks about like, say, they wanted to do a programmatic. Like when we talk about the American Express, they want to buy 100% of their display inventory using programmatic. We have a Tesla, Kellogg's, Procter & Gamble. These are the key brands. These are the premium brands available, and they are looking to buy. They are interested to move on the programmatic. That's all about the programmatic. I'll be just giving you the brief introduction on the key benefits and the challenges available on the programmatic side. So let's have a I'll not be taking a lot of your time. I know you guys have been tired. It's a third visit for you. Yeah. So when we talk about the benefits, we have the automation. It's completely automated. You buy the inventory in the automated process. It's a greater reach. When we talk about the reservation-based buying or ad network-based, you don't have a greater reach. You don't get the whatever the audience you are looking for it, you don't get it. But with the help of the programmatic, you are connected with multiple SSPs. With that, you get the greater reach. Real-time identification. You can identify the user, what user you know in past. You can retarget that users. The performance tracking, the greater performance trackings are available over here. On the challenges side, we have ad frauds. That's the biggest challenge. Everybody is talking about the ad frauds is the biggest challenge for us. But there are certain companies who are working towards making sure that the ad frauds are lower and lower day by day. So there are companies like Forensic, Integral Ad Science. These are the companies who works on the ad fraud side. We have the transparency issue. Some of the DSPs, you don't get the greater transparency in terms of where I'm buying the inventory. But this is something like it's a challenge as well as there's a benefit. Some of the companies where it's a benefit. Viewability is also one of the issues. Like people prefer they feel like on a programmatic, I don't get the viewability. But there are certain metrics available. With the help of that metrics, you can get to know what is the viewability. Even on the quality of inventory, it's my major concern. A lot of people have got concern. Now we are moving towards on the publisher side. What are the benefits and challenges? So the benefits is a high fill rate. In the ad network ecosystems, you didn't get the proper fill rate, but when it comes to you are connected with multiple DSPs, you get the greater fill. Innovative ad formats. IAB has introduced high impact ad formats in the programmatic side, so that is also available with the publishers. You get the true value of your inventory. True value, when we talk about the true value, is something like, say, if I am a New York Times and I talk about, I made $30 CPM. But when we put on the programmatic side, we get to know what is my true value of my inventory. I talk about my $5, maybe my true value of the inventory is $20, $13, $15. So it's based on the demand and supply. So you get true value of your inventory. At the same time, you get the yield optimization. It's similar to your high fill rate. As soon as you have a high fill rate, your yield on your inventory is very high. On the challenges side, we have the brand safety. People prefer, some premium publishers say, if I put on my inventory on the programmatic, I'll have some issue with the brand safety. On my brand, you might be running some different types of ads. So that's a major challenge. Ad quality, ad blocking, irrelevant ads. That's the major challenge the publishers are facing in the programmatic side. But there are certain workarounds. But when we talk about the benefits are very high. So that's all. And when we move to the next slide. So what is the future of programmatic? Programmatic is here to stay. Growth of programmatic RTB partners. You will see a lot of RTB partners at the whole DMEXCO right now. It's growing day by day. You might have attended last year and you would see right now it's growing day by day. It's taking over all formats of the advertising. Mobile is the king of the devices, and rise of the programmatic for e-commerce. A lot of e-commerce companies are using a programmatic in a very big way. So it's because of they have option to do something called a dynamic creative optimization, DCO. That helps us you a lot in terms of for the e-commerce company. I'll be just giving you a brief introduction. It's a video of what Vertoz does.
Welcome to Vertoz, the complete advertising and monetization suite. At Vertoz, we have built a platform that enables you to track and connect with millions of advertisers and publishers across the globe. But how do we do it? This is done through our automated intelligent platform we call Ingenious Programmatic Plex. Are you an advertiser in need to promote your business? Vertoz's self-serve platform gives you the power to set budgets, target and retarget audiences to promote your ad campaigns across multiple devices. Get recognized through our 15,000 plus direct publishers and a large pool of publishers from our 30 plus RTB supply partners worldwide. But that's not all we do. If you're a publisher and looking to monetize your content, Vertoz enables you to gain access to multiple advertiser campaigns from around the globe for your website and app inventory. Ensure high fill rates by showing your audience content-relevant and interest-based ads from 5,000 plus active campaigns of our direct advertisers and millions of campaigns through our 20 plus RTB demand partners and ad networks globally. Vertoz is safe, spontaneous, and gives you the power to control your online advertising. Get better results for less. Join us today.
So we talk to both of the players. Not only we talk to the Google, we talk like the Google users. We also talk to the newer players. When it comes to the Google players or the Google or AppNexus kind of the people like say who are using that platform. So the differentiating factor is all about like say it's an all algorithm. What algorithm we build, what tech personal approach we give it to your client in terms of like say you come up with some certain requirements. My requirement is this. Like say I want to target so and so your audiences. I want to target so and so requirement is my this. So for this, when you go to Google, like say you are buying in the ocean, you don't get to know like say which inventory would be working for us, which inventory could be working for us. We have case studies. We know like say for this kind of the segments, this inventory will be very good for you. This kind of the segment, this inventory is really good for you. So that's how it works out. So we get to know like say we understand the inventory. We have a media planning tool. With the help of our media planning tool, you can get to know like say what inventory I should buy.